Hip Hop Saves Lives, who's a nonprofit. And so as we're talking about the community side, we run right into it. So what I want you to talk about, Chad, is how does hip hop affect the nonprofit world? And when you're doing your projects, what do you run into by using this phenomenal vehicle, but then get stuck, I'm assuming?
First of all, I would like to say that hip hop started with the charitable act. Kool Herc went out in the park and played for free because he knew the kids in his community couldn't go to the hot clubs downtown where he was DJing at. Hip hop started with a charitable act. I have an organization called Hip Hop Saves Lives, and we are about reinstating the original purpose of hip hop. As Martha says here, hip hop started on August 11th, 1973, in the South Bronx. But the main point about hip hop is why hip hop started. And Kool Herc and his sister started hip hop. So I stalked Kool Herc, and I met him, and I said, "You are the father of hip hop. What is hip hop to you?" And his exact words were, "It was just a way to reach the kids. It just happened to come through music."
That's right.
Because he was a DJ. It was his form of community service. His exact words, it was to serve as an alternative to gang and street life that was plaguing his community. So if you bragging about carrying guns, killing your brothers and sisters, if you're bragging about selling drugs, you are not hip hop. You are rap music. The problem with hip hop is we haven't stood up and properly defined hip hop. You can rap about whatever you want to rap about. Rap was around before hip hop. Nursery rhymes are rap. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. That's rapping. Rapping is not hip hop. Hip hop adopted rap, the rhyming of words, and gave it a platform and made it worldwide famous. But hip hop was to serve as an outlet for positive artistic expression. These are the words of Kool Herc, Africa Bambaataa, a founding father of hip hop. Hip hop is peace, love, unity, and having fun. In 2001, Africa Bambaataa, with 30 other founding fathers, created a document called the Hip Hop's Declaration of Peace. And they submitted it to the UN to let the world know what hip hop is. There are 18 different articles on that document. It clearly states promoting violence, disrespect of women, downgrading your brothers and sisters, not supporting your community. That is not hip hop. The issue with hip hop is that the rhyming of words became more popular in the culture of hip hop. And because we live in a violent society, school shootings, 400 years of slavery, we can go back from the beginning of America. This is a violent society, so violence sells, okay? That doesn't mean it's hip hop just because you're rapping the lyrics. Now I'm not saying that, when I was growing up, I loved NWA. I thought they were dope. I love KRS-One too, but I could see the difference, and I knew the difference. This is hip hop, and this is rap. And I'm not saying certain artists are hip hop or rap. Some NWA made a song called "Respect Yourself." That's a hip hop song. They made a song called "F the Police." To me, that's a hip hop song. You can talk about the reality of the streets. You can talk about your experience. You can talk about what you've been through in the hood, in the projects. You can talk about being in a gang, but you can't promote it. That takes it out of hip hop and makes it rap music. No one confuses Bob Marley and roots reggae with Vibes Cartel and dancehall. We know the difference. We need to know the difference of what hip hop is and what rap is. And once we do that, then we can move forward and understand what the problem is with hip hop. The number one problem is we haven't stated what we really are, what our goals are, and what we want to achieve. And so saying that, as a hip hop nonprofit, I have a lot of people meet me and say, wow, you know, hip hop is doing something good. No, hip hop is something good. You just don't know what it is. The media has stolen the word hip hop and they put it on rap music. We need to take it back. And once we take that word back and say, hey, that's a rap song, and that's a rap video, and it might be dope, and I might want to dance to it, but that ain't hip hop. Once we do that, then we go somewhere.
That's why it belongs in the classroom.
That's exactly. And we have a program, Kids Helping Kids, a hip hop experience. My organization, Hip Hop Saves Lives, partners with NEGUSWORLD, my brother here on the camera. His organization is about self-empowerment, and together we form a program called Kids Helping Kids, a hip hop experience. I'm just going to briefly tell you what I do in this program. So we teach humanity through hip hop, and we educate the kids that hip hop started through humanity, and this is why we teach humanity through hip hop. And once we educate the kids on the history of hip hop, their eyes open wide because they feel like, okay, now I see where I can fit in. Most kids, whether you're in the hood or not, don't want to be in a gang, don't want to sell drugs, don't want to carry guns, don't want to disrespect each other. So now they see where they can fit in. We've had kids join our program that have never ever written a rhyme, poetry ever a day in their life. And they come in because they feel, wow, this is hip hop, I want to be involved in that. And they end up being dope MCs. Dope MCs. And at the end of the semester, the music that the kids create, we press into a CD. And we sell that CD at fundraising events for them, and the proceeds go to support schools in Africa and Haiti. So they become humanitarians through the program, so they can experience what hip hop is. Now you know what it is, now you experience it. That's hip hop.
Lord, yes, won't take less than happiness. I confess, God bless. Money is no stress, cause I have faith. Lord, yes, won't take less than happiness. I confess, God bless. Money is no stress, cause I have faith.
True happiness is self-love, so take care of yourself and spend your life doing what you love to do. True happiness is self-love.